You can use the ComboBox control when you want to give the user the ability to select from a list of available choices. And the way the ComboBox works is that there's a text box that displays the currently selected value, and then all of the possible values that can be selected are displayed in a drop-down list. And in addition, the user can type into the text box, and then you can decide whether the user can add new items to the list by typing, or if they can't. Well, the ComboBox is going to display items. How do you get those items into the ComboBox? Well, to do that, you'll use the Items property of the ComboBox. Items is a collection property, and it contains one item for everything you want to appear in the drop-down list. Now you can populate the ComboBox at design time by using the String Collection Editor dialog box. So you'll click an ellipsis associated with the Items property, and then in that dialog box you'll enter, one at a time, the items that you want to appear in the ComboBox. You can also populate the ComboBox at runtime by using either the add or the add range methods of the Items property. You'll use add to add one item at a time to a ComboBox, or you can use add range to add more than one item at a time. Well, that's how you get the items into the ComboBox. Next thing you'll want to do is know which item was selected, because again, the ComboBox gives the users the ability to make a selection. So which item was selected? You can use the selected index property of the ComboBox, and that's going to return an integer representing the position in the list of the selected item. And it's zero base, so if the user selects the first item in the list, then selected index will be 0. You can also use selected item, and that property returns an object that represents the actual item that was selected. So that gives you the ability to tell which item was selected. The selected index changed event occurs when a selection is made. So if you want to run code when the user makes a selection, you can use that event, and then you can use those two properties to identify which item was selected. So you'll often use a ComboBox for lookup values. Customers, shippers, states, currencies, etc. So in the demo, we're going to see a ComboBox that displays state names. So the first thing you do is populate the ComboBox with state names, because you're going to display the actual names. But maybe what you want are the abbreviations for the states. So then you can create an array with state abbreviations, and then selected item is the name of the state, and selected index would correspond to the position in the array. So let's go see how to do this and other techniques with ComboBoxes in a demo. I've got Visual Studio open, and I have the Common Windows Forms Controls project open. And here we're looking at the ComboBox ListBox Checked ListBox form. And on this form are ComboBoxes, which we'll look at now, and ListBoxes and Checked ListBoxes, which we'll look at in the next demo. So this form has 3 ComboBoxes, and they're each going to display controls, and then there's a ComboBox that displays the state. So this first ComboBox, which is Controls ComboBox 1, is populated at design time. And to do that, I clicked the ellipsis next to the Items property, and that brings up the String Collection Editor, and then I enter, one per line, each of the items that appears in that ComboBox. The other 2 ComboBoxes are going to display the same controls, but they're going to be populated at runtime. So if I click the ellipsis next to items, there's nothing in the String Collection Editor for either that ComboBox or this one. I'm going to populate those at runtime in the form's load event. So to do that, I'm going to add an item to the items collection belonging to this ComboBox. So controls ComboBox.items.add will add an item to the ComboBox. What item do I want to add? Well, I'm just going to pass these string values to the ComboBox. So after this code here runs, this ComboBox has the same items as the first one. So using the String Collection Editor dialog box and typing these controls in one at a time is equivalent to running this code. And the other way I can populate a ComboBox is to use an array. So I'm going to create an array called controls array as a string, and then initialize it with one element for each of the controls, and then I can call the addRange method of the items property to add all of those controls at once. So whether I add them one at a time or create an array and add them, the net result is that those three combo boxes all display the same items. Okay. There's also a states combo box on the form, and I'm going to fill that out by calling the add method of the items property. So that adds 5 states to the states combo box. So again, we'll run this, select combo box, list box, and check list box controls, and now there are states. So that shows you how to populate the combo boxes. What happens if we make selections? So now if I select an item out of this combo box, say radio button, then I'm told that I chose item number 4, which is radio button. And again, this list is 0 based. So radio button is the 5th item in the list, but it's number 4 because the first item label starts at 0. And the code to make that appear is down here in the selected index changed event handler of the combo box. And that event occurs when I make a selection from that combo box. So I'm going to display the index and the item of the item I selected. So again, if I select something, I know the number and I know the item. And I'm going to do something similar with state. Only here, I don't want to know the number, I want to know the state abbreviation. So I've created up here a state abbreviations array which contains the 5 abbreviations for the states, Washington through Nevada, and then in the selected index changed event handler for the combo box, I'll use the selected index to go into the array. So if I pick the first item in the combo box list, that's element 0, I then go into that array of abbreviations and get element 0. So again, I select a state, Oregon, so this is item number 1. I go into that array. Item 1 is the second element in the array, that's OR, and that's how I get the abbreviation. So I don't literally have to populate the combo box with both the abbreviation and the name. I can just display the name and then grab the abbreviation. So this demo showed you 3 ways to populate a combo box, 1 at design time, 2 at runtime, and then techniques you can use to determine which item was selected from the combo box after the user makes a selection.